what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Son here, coming at you guys with another Neverwinter news video, and this one is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, the time of recording is literally the 25th. Mod 18 comes on console the 25th, later on today. I would assume it'd be up pretty late, especially if you're on the Eastern time, because they are on the Pacific. So, depending, it might come up for Eastern time around 3, 4 o'clock. It just depends on how smoothly everything goes, because sometimes they can keep extending, the mod and everything like that. But yeah, we do have two big news updates in regards to lockboxes. Number one, of course, with every new module, there is a lockbox. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't tell us specifically what else is in this pack. We'll just have to wait and see when Mod 18 does release. I would assume this isn't available now. I honestly haven't even really been playing Neverwinter that much. I've been waiting for the new mod to come out. There wasn't really nothing else I had to do before the new mod came out, so I wasn't going to sit there and grind for nothing. I didn't need nothing. I got my weapons. My guy's ready. Yeah. Other than that, there are... they're saying these are companions as well. I'm not sure if these are the companions in the lockbox, because these are the mounts. I would assume this is the epic version and this is the legendary. Okay, I'm only going to say that because this one does look more detailed, I guess, with this stuff, but who knows, it doesn't. But it is a legendary mount, 5k power, 10k power at legendary. Okay, so the Warhorse Whirlwind, you get another added bonus here because 10k power is still the best. I'm surprised they haven't come out with a crit severity companion yet. I mean, not a companion, a mount. Maybe that's gonna be next, because anymore a lot of guilds, the higher end guilds, are swapping their power boon to crit severity, because once you have enough power, bro, crit severity gives a better increase in damage. In terms of combat power, meteoric impact, summon your Bergola from the depths of Avernus, who slams his fist down in an incredible impact, dealing damage and stunning foes in the impact radius. We're gonna have to play around with this. It doesn't tell us how much damage it does or anything of the sorts, or how much stun, or what they can and can't stun, right? I would assume it can't stun bosses or anything that's and stuff like that. But you never know. Maybe it might come out bugged and OP and it just melts shit. Or it could be just another trash combat power. And, the bad is still BIS for single target. Anyway, moving on. I probably will be doing a lockbox opening, because I did buy the pack for the campaign. So, and I think they give you like 25 keys or 20 keys. So I get to test my luck on these boxes. Plus, my VIP did run out, but I was able to save up a couple keys, so it won't be a massive lockbox opening, but it will be a new lockbox opening. So there's that. You guys get to see. I'm pretty excited for this one. Okay, these are the patch notes. This is what I've been waiting for. In terms of other news, though, there really hasn't been much going on in the community. It's been pretty stale. With the new mod now, I'm going to be dropping a lot more videos and stuff. So just be on the lookout, alright? What the hell? Sorry about that. New campaign, Descent into Avernus. Okay, follow the story of, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Infernal Descent and make. Okay, so a new campaign, right? Always a new campaign, usually every mod. Infernal Citadel. It's the new dungeon. Okay, known issues. We aim to fix these in the next release. Is this Mod 18? I would assume all this stuff is from Mod 18, because it's not very specific. It says we aim to fix these in the next release. Does that mean Mod 18 release or Mod 19 release? You see, their wording on this website are so trash anymore, bro, because you never know in Neverwinter, and it's like in a different font too. But we're just going to go through these quickly. Avernus, the demonic HEs. In testing, we found that range class can sometimes make use of this glitch. So, of course, there's a bug with the HEs, combat and powders. Berserker Might currently keeps players in combat after all enemies are defeated. Warlock Hellfire Expedus does not properly grant soul sparks when dealing critical strikes. Not really a Warlock fan, so I don't know if that's beneficial. I do know that Berserker's Might comes from the demo set, so that could be a pain in the dick. Item and economy. Certain coupons were incorrectly deleted. If a player had one in their inventory, it will vanish in this release, leaving an unusable inventory. Will still vanish. PvP leaderboard. Lifetime PvP stats are all incorrectly displayed as 0 to players with PvP history. Okay. General acquisition incorporators can now create tokens. Okay. Acquisition now can be bought out. This is what I've been fucking waiting for. Thank you very much. This right here, I'm going to highlight this. Okay. I still haven't beaten this. I have no incentive to beat it. I'll just buy the buyout. Just due to the fact is, the dailies and the quests are just so monotonous and so blah. And the boons ain't really that enticing to me. So once I get the AD, I'll definitely buy it. Thorn of the King questline is now given that 70 increase from 60. Characters created through recruitment order purchase now start closer to Sergeant Knox. Not a big deal. Quest invoking the gods. NPCs, various minor entries such as floating objects, various minor text issues have been addressed. Okay, so this is kind of just like, nah, okay. Leveling zone, Ice Peak, nah, I don't think anybody goes there. Elemental Evil, I think everybody has bad memories of this place. Uprising, okay. These are queues. Cradle of the Death God has returned to the random. Trial queue. Castle Ravenloft has returned to the random. Lair of the Mad Mage is now in the random dungeon queue. Okay. CR, we're now. I don't know why they did this. I don't know if the dungeon is fixed. And even if it is fixed, the dungeon, even with a decent group, still takes quite a bit of time because you're scaled down, I believe. Or no, you're not scaled down. Are you scaled down? I'm trying to think. Was that a level 80 dungeon? Holy shit. My memory is shot right now, guys. Let me know in the comments if this is scaled. For some reason, I feel like you're scaled down. Because this was like two mods ago? 1 mod ago. 2 mods. I think this was like 2 mods ago. 3 mods. So I think you're scaled down. Future event, CTA. Storm the Key Paladin and Fighter now have access to both shields from this event. Alright, no biggie. The price of... Alright, no biggie. Combat, artifacts. Now, this is important, guys. Here we go. We're going to start talking about the bread and butter. The Darkened Journal effect, okay? The journals got nerfed this mod. Just a tip. Here we go. The artifact now follows the expected artifact stat growth. It now has all its stat types represented at lower ranks. The Darkened Storyteller has brought back in line with other similar art. The lifetime of its properties have been lowered to 5 seconds. The projectiles move twice as quickly. Projectiles cannot affect the same target more than once every 2 seconds. Eye of the Giant. The damage dealt by this artifact is now consistent over its duration. Sigil of the Guardian. The artifact now properly magnitudes 90% damage and mythic quality for more than just the first hit. I never even knew that. All boons now probably give the same item level per rank. Some had incorrectly given an extra item level. I never even noticed. Wait, you know what? I did notice that. I have 2 separate loadouts, single target and AoE. For some reason, single target was giving me more, and I was baffled by that. So I always wondered that, and of course, it was all Neverwinter's fault. Boon points have been recalculated. Some players have their powers automatically retrained due to this change. Okay. Now, here we go. Now, if you guys want to see the full, because there's a lot here, okay? And I'm just going to skim through some of it because I will leave a link to this in the comments or pinned in the description, I promise, this time. Because as soon as I'm done recording this, I am going to upload this to YouTube immediately. I want to get this out as quickly as possible for you guys, way before the mod drops for console, so you guys ain't caught with your pants down. But We're all going to talk a lot about the Barbarian. This is my main class, so let's get into it. Battle Rage now increases damage dealt by 20, up from 15. Right there, that's a 5% increase of just straight raw damage. Frenzy, the cooldown of the power is now 18, down from 20. Relentless Battle Rage now decreases battle damage from 14, up from 10. The following power class feat magnitudes have been changed. 90 up from 85. Frenzy 750 up from 700. So the Barbarian got I wouldn't say a crazy buff, but for class that does really good damage already, a 5% increase in damage when you use RB, Determination, okay? 2 extra seconds off. Might not seem like a big deal, but it's quite a bit. I don't know about Relentless Battle Rage. I don't think I've used that. Brass Strike, that I haven't used. And Frenzy is another one that we use. So, up 50 magnitude, it's not bad. Okay. Cleric, Arbiter, okay. Fighter. Alright. You guys can see, I'm going to scroll through these because I'll be here. I don't want to make this video too long. But as you guys can see, there's a bunch of stuff for the fighter. Okay. So, if you're a fighter, check this out. Ranger, check it out. Look. Warden, Hunter. You guys definitely have to check this out. Warlocks, doesn't look like there's much. Oh, the Rogue too. Can't forget that. Wizards, okay. This is going to be pretty big to check out. You guys have been top DPS and are always asking, I don't know, is this a good change for you guys or is this bad? Let me know that in the comments if you main a wizard. Companions now running 100% of the players' movement speed up from 90. This made no sense. Why is that even a thing? Now it won't fall behind. It should never fall behind in the first command. Companions should more consistently teleport through doors if they're stuck on the opposite side. So this is good if you use Azuna still, or maybe, you know, there's going to be new companions out there that might be able to keep up with arguments now. Company's instincts now properly reapplies at full value when the player changes zone. Releases from death. That's what we needed. Alpha Company finally works now without having to summon and resummon it. That's fucking groundbreaking. Thank you, Neverwinter. The Terrabytes Enchantment. The enchantment now has a -1 eternal cooldown. Okay. This was a BIS weapon enchantment. I think you wanted at least to have on 1. So this 1 second eternal cooldown, you might have to reevaluate this one and see if it's still better than a Radiant 15 over, you know, the Terabyte. But it could be. It could very well be. And I'm just, you know, because a minus one minus second, it's not really that much. Many existing powers now have shared updated buff. Okay. Set bonuses. Berserker's Might no longer keeps players in combat. Oh. Demo Lords. Immortality. Okay, so Berserker's Might I thought was the demo set. So I do apologize for that, but clearly it's not. The Demo Lord Immortality is, and of course we already knew that nerf was coming, 20 down to 10%. General, damage taken while outside of combat. Now briefly disables out of combat health regeneration. Okay. CR. Maybe here we go. Sisters, it's now possible to generate threat on sisters when they are okay. Strahd's maximum hit points have been increased. I don't know why that's a good thing. Strahd's lunge and blood have been increased. What? Huh? Why would you make this dungeon harder? Bro, this dungeon is bugged as fuck. Okay. This dungeon was buggy as fuck. It's Castle Scrolls, and it seems to me they just added extra shit. More damage, or more health, and they are invulnerable to damage. Oh, that's probably when you gotta fight the sisters and you can only fight one. But still, weren't they always invulnerable to damage? I don't know. The damage from the cry has been increased. Here's for Cradle of the Death Gods. Maximum hit points have been increased. The damage has been increased. So I feel like they amped all the dungeons. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I get it. Maybe with some of the new gear, you might be a little bit stronger, but I'm not really too sure on the gear as a whole. You know, is mod 17, 16, gear going to be better, and Primal Arms and shit is from Chult, and fucking Hells of Fury is from, like, are those gonna still be best in slot? Because you guys can't, like Neverwinter has to realize, bro, you can't keep up in the difficulty of dungeons if you don't update the gear itself that we're using for best in slot, right? If they come out with like 1,050 or 1,100 or 1,200 gear, but the stats are shit, and it's still better to run the old stuff. Why? How are you? We're just going to have to see how that plays, because the hit points don't increase on the old gear as well. And hit points, I heard, was another important thing this mod for one of the new dungeons. And then if you're saying these other guys are going to be hitting harder, so we're going to have to test that out. I catch up on these things. Now, for all I know, it still could be easy. But I like to keep my skepticism. So, yeah. The Grisco's charge power warning effect should now display more consistently. Lam. Player's character are no longer incorrectly scaled stats lower than a target of 24. Okay. General. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go too in depth for these. Campaigns. Companions, the Will-O-Wisp. I don't think anybody uses that. Seals and new tier have been introduced. Seals of the Fallen. Double Fields event works properly on Seals of the Fallen. That's good. Where Seals of the Mountain used to drop, Seals of the Deep now drop. Okay. In accordance with the addition of new seals, the have been adjusted. Trial and now gives Seals of the Fallen. Successful trial and epic dungeons as well as skirmish give you Seals of the Deep. Seal vendors have been updated to respect the new tier of seals. Hopefully that does mean the VIP bitch. I don't believe you can access everything from her. Stronghold, Empire's Guild, Zen Market. Bags are now bind on it. What? Bags are now bind to account on equipped instead of character. All character bound bags from the Zen Market inventories have been converted to bound to account instead. Okay, so bag space is going to be a little more easier to come by, because if you could just swap, because I have a lot of characters and they all have at least 1 or 2 bags that are from the Zen Market, so I don't know if that means just all bags now, because usually the people who buy the bags get them from the Zen Market, then post them on the auction house, or vice versa. Change of period token has been renamed to change physical appearance. Okay. Developers. Delvery's currency kit now. Okay. Whatever. Pack of preservation wards. Upgrading instead of infusing. 10 pack of preservation on our presence. Claiming it gives 5. General casual retreat key is once again properly. Okay. Appearance. Okay. The preset and advanced. You see what I mean? There is a lot of stuff. Oh, we're almost done. We're just kind of skimming through the rest of this. I'm just kind of reading it and seeing if everything catches my eye. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description this time, or pin it in the comments, one of those, so you guys can check this out for its entirety. Because the main bit was the character information. Now, unfortunately, I didn't want to stress too much time over that, because this video is going to be long enough as it is. Because there was quite a bit in this update. So make sure you guys have enough space for this update, and you have your Xboxes on auto update. For PlayStation, I don't know how to work it, so I'm not even going to pretend I do. But for Xbox, just leave it on instant on, and it should update once it's available to. That's what I'm going to be doing. But my thing is, I don't even have enough fucking space, bro. Call of Duty, for all my Call of Duty fans, real quick, we're going to switch topics. Bro, this new Season 2 takes up a fucking shit ton of space, bro. And I'm a 500 gigabyte Xbox guy. Like, I have the first one. So, your boy Sonny needs to get some new space in this bitch. Okay, Zen Market Feature tab no longer has a strength. Okay, the Zen Market contents. Okay, when purchasing keys through... No, warning items will be bound to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What? When purchasing keys through the Lockbox UI, there is now properly a warning if the items will be bound to account. Why the hell would key items be bound to? Key items have never been bound to account. Unless it's some type of currency in this new box. Okay. Visual effects. You'll have a pulse effect. Gyro's gaze helmet now has glowing eyes. Okay. So in terms of everything here, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, the big thing is for the classes. Like I said, I couldn't spend too much time on it because there's a lot, bro. This would have added another 10 minutes easily of shit to talk about. And I could have did that, but unfortunately, it's probably going to take a good chunk of time to get this video up as it is now because of just how slow my damn laptop is. But anyway, it's been your boy Sonny here, and I don't want to stay on too much longer. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.